drum rolls. So I'm here with another banging video. I'm sure you guys will enjoy this one. So story time on how I got a scholarship to study in Russia. But before, please hit the subscription button, make sure to like, comment and share. Right now I'm less than 100 subscribers, guys. Please, I need your support. Let's make it 1K. To those joining me for the first time or watching my videos for the first time, my name is Taunga and I'm currently studying in Russia. And for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for being with me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate you making an effort to watch my videos. So watch this video up to the end. So story time on how I got a scholarship to Russia. Straight out of high school into a Russian university. How was that done? I had no connections. No connections, guys. When I tell you I had no connections, zero connections. And did I ever imagine myself being in Russia? I didn't. I won't say it's something that I dream, that something I plan, or like when I'm done with grade 12 I'll go to Russia. Nope. Like my plans changed in grade 12 term 3 when I was like, I don't even know how they changed. So this is how I got a scholarship to Russia. It's not something that I planned, it's something that happened like you know, when I was writing my exams, of course, before I wrote my exams, you even know that thing, like, okay, when I'm done with my grade 12 exams, of course I'll go to CBU, I'll go to UNZA, I'll go to So in grade 12 term 3, this is how my story changed, and I changed my mind and I was like, no, I will be studying in Russia next year. And how was this done? I had no connections, as I earlier mentioned. So story time on how I got a scholarship, 100% scholarship to study in Russia. So guys, as they say, be an active citizen. Be an active citizen. So I was an active member of the youth friendly corner at the clinic. Yeah, I was an active member. So a friend of mine, he was the chairperson by that time. He got, like, he went to Russia. I have Russia fin, and you're like, how was that done? Did you have connections? What? Then he explained the entire process to me, and that's how my dream changed. I was like, no, next year I'm going to Russia. So grade 12 term 3, so he connected me to another friend of his who was already here in Russia. So that's how, we started talking, and then from there, as I was writing my exams, I was like, by what I wrote, guys, pass, and no matter what, I have made it. So that's how he guided me he told me, when you're done with your exams, by faith, just get a passport. So like, the rule states you need a passport for you to apply. So that's how, I tried to convince my parents, hey, how can you get a passport? I'm a result like, mom, dad, I know what I wrote. Trust me, I know what I wrote. But okay, I also had full faith of what I wrote. So when I was done with my exams, we finished writing our exams November, at the end. So in December, I proceeded to get my passport. I went to get my passport, guys. The results had not yet come out, and the Russian portal was about to close was supposed to close in December, but surprisingly they extended it to January 31st, if my memory serves me right. So what I did was I got my passport first, then I went to Lusaka, to live with one of my relatives. From there I got my result. So from there, as I was waiting for my results to come out, he helped me create an account. So I created an account, because when you create an account, it's there. Then when the portal closes, the account also closes. You cannot add anything inside. So I created an account. Yeah, he helped me create an account. Then the results came out around 20 something, 22nd January, 20 something, yeah, somewhere there. And you know, when results come out in Zambia, they don't directly reflect on the portal. You have to wait like for a week for it to like, you know, download them. So like, I know we'll just use this same result, like, you know, when you search, the results come out. We won't use the ones on the portal. That's how we just use the results the way they reflect, like, you know what I mean. That's how we put the results in the portal. Yeah, then my dad also, by then I was in Osaka, so my dad was back in Kitwe, and I made my passport in dollar. So my dad went to collect my passport for me. He scanned and he sent the copies through, yeah, you know, on WhatsApp. That's how I uploaded so like that was on the 31st of January, the same day the portal closed. So that's how the portal had closed, and I had only put the results. I had not yet put my passport. No, yeah, my passport. So that's how I had to move. So I was living in Woodlands with one of my relatives, so I had to, no, in Minihood, that's how I was living. So I had to move, and I went to the Russian house for the first time. That's how I went to the Russian house. I talked to one of the people that worked there. I was like, no, I created my account, I uploaded my result, but I forgot to upload my passport. Can you please help me open it? Then I can upload my passport. So that's how I uploaded my, he opened for me, guys. You know, when you start with God, that's why I say, before you start anything, start with God. Like, I remember the time I was doing my passport, I just did a prayer. I was like, God, if this is truly meant for me, I will go to Russia. So that's how it opened for me, and I uploaded my passport. Okay, we were waiting. February, you want to say Peter, nothing, no call. That's how I was like, okay, I'm going back home. So I went back home in March. So in March, that's when now we started hearing rumors. No, they are calling for interviews, etc. So that's how in March I was called to attend interviews, guys. Like, when you hear your friend, like your friends, no, I've been called for interviews, you, what about me? Would they call me for interviews? So that's how I was called for interviews in March. But trust me, the road wasn't easy, because my parents, you know, parents you're sending your girl child away from home. So that's how, you know, my mom was like, no, in Russia there's this, you can't go there. I was like, Mom, please, I want to be somewhere, please, let me just try. If I go for interviews and I pass these interviews, if it's not meant for me, I will accept, but if it's truly meant for me, please let me just go. So that's how my dad even escorted me to the station. So this is what happened, right? They called me a day before my interviews, and I was in Kitwe. I was like, please, I cannot make it to Lusaka tomorrow morning. I'm in Kitwe, and they called me around 15. I was like, no, I cannot make it to Kitwe. I cannot make it to Lusaka tomorrow. How? In the morning? I was like, God, what am I going to do? And my dad cannot let me like get a night bus to start going. By then I was just from washing my clothes, they were wet. So that's how I just talked to the lady. I was like, please, can you help me? I'm currently in Kitwe, so I can't make it tomorrow morning. I was like, just come. That's how I started off around 6. I arrived in Lusaka around 14, you know, but when they were Woodlands LSB office. My friends had already been interviewed in the morning. When I arrived at LSB, I arrived with my bag of clothes. I was like, you know, I cannot, this effort all the way from Kitwe, I would surely go through these interviews. I was tired, I was exhausted, but I was just confident. I was like, this is mine. Yanzi scholarship. That's how I went. I was interviewed. Guys, ask me, do I remember what I was being interviewed? No. Do I remember what I was saying? No, I don't remember what I was saying. But all I can remember is that point upon like, yes. Guys, it was something else. So that's how some days, I went to my relative's place again. I stayed there. Then I also had another room, and now they are calling the final people who've been granted the scholarship. My friends were called. Me, I had to wait up to 17. They called me around 17. They were like, hello, is this Grace Tong appearing? I was like, yes, it's me. Congratulations, you have been granted the scholarship. Guys, do you know the excitement? Guys, I was so happy. So that's how I got my 100% scholarship to study in Russia. That's how. No connections, only God. Like if something is truly meant for you, it's truly meant for you. And the other thing is, God helps those that help themselves. The effort that you put in something that you want, it will surely reflect. Because coming from my parents, it wasn't an easy road, as I have mentioned. It wasn't an easy road. I wish I could explain it all, but it's a story for another day. So that's how I managed to get a scholarship straight out of high school to a Russian university. How many points did I get? Story for another day. So guys, trust the process, trust in yourself, and out of everything, put God first. Before you venture yourself in anything new, put God first every time. So from there, the next video I will be talking about the processes we underwent. Guys, again, it wasn't an easy road. It wasn't an easy road. So so this is where I end. So this is how I got a scholarship to come to Russia. You can be next to come, and you can join us. Come join us. The struggle is real here, but if I can do it, you can do it as well. Trust me, you can. So stay tuned for part 2 of how the processes went. And all you have to know is that during all these processes, of course, you lose friends. Out of it all, you stay glued, you shut your mouth. That thing of telling people, no, I'm going to Russia, no. Of course, not everyone I told. My relatives, my friends, no. I had to keep it a secret. Even though I wanted to tell people, I was just like, no, don't tell people, just keep quiet until the day comes that you can travel. So that's how I got my scholarship to Russia. Stay tuned for part 2, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.